Hi Cancer, welcome to MoonDaughterEsoterica. This is your weekly reading for the week of November 9th through November 15th, 2015. And this is a general reading for everyone born under the sign of Cancer. If you'd like something a little bit more tailored to your personality, feel free to watch the video for your rising sign as well. It'll give you a little bit more complete picture on what you'll be dealing with this week. And of course, if you would like a detailed personal reading, I'd be happy to do one for you. You can purchase that either through my Etsy shop or send me an email if you have any questions or for other payment options. And this is the final week for the Cash for Presley Cash GoFundMe page fundraiser. I am donating 50% of all proceeds from any readings purchased through the 15th to the Cash for Presley Cash GoFundMe page. And I do want to thank any of you who have made a donation to the page. And for those who have inquired about readings, I'd be happy to do them for you. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Now, the way these readings work is I pull a Wisdom of Babylon Oracle card to let you know what kind of energy or vibe is going to be working through your week. I do a 5-card tarot layout to let you know how that will manifest. And then the final card we look at is an Angel Oracle card. And that lets you know what kind of divine assistance is going to be working with you as you go through the week. So let's get started with the reading, Cancer. Your Wisdom of Babylon Oracle card for this week is a deer. Now, deer's been showing up for a lot of people, and it talks about gentleness and diplomacy. This could be gentleness with yourself or other people. And diplomacy obviously works more when you're dealing with other people. But it is time to continue with that. Cancer, you're normally gentle people anyway, very diplomatic anyway. So this is just a heads up to use those traits as you move through your week and the week plays out. Let's look at your tarot cards for the week. Your first card is Ace of Cups in the reverse position. So those of you looking for love, there might be some disappointment this week. Or you may have met somebody new and they didn't turn out to be what or who you thought they would be. So that is disappointing. Be gentle on yourself, though, Cancer. We have a tendency to internalize a lot of our emotions and take things in a rather negative light when it comes to the emotions. So be gentle with yourself this week. Your next card is King of Swords in reverse. Now, King of Swords, it's a masculine energy. Could be male or female, but it's the divine masculine. And this person can be very judgmental and seem very cold and aloof. This person comes from a place of intellect, has very little room for the emotional side, and makes decisions based on what he thinks rather than what he feels. So if this is someone you've been attracted to, Cancer, understand that you're coming from two different places. And with this in the reverse position, it generally represents somebody who is fearful, because they spend a lot of time and they make their decisions. When the card's upright, it would be balanced, well thought out, and a fair decision. In the reverse, a lot of times it's fear-based. So if this is an actual person in your life, and they have rejected you, it's coming from a place of fear within them. Has nothing to do with you, Cancer. If this is not a person, then this can be talking about you making decisions, you making judgments on people based out of fear rather than love, or based out of fear coming from love. Because Cancers, we have a tendency to internalize everything, to crawl inside of our shell, go hide somewhere. And a lot of times that comes out, moves directly from our heart to our brain, and can come out in worry or decisions or judgments or actions based on fear of getting hurt, fear of rejection. And so you're being warned against that this week, Cancer. And I don't mean just you, I'm a Cancer too, so a little heads up for myself. Awesome, so the next card we have is Judgment in the upright position. So this really is Phoenix rising out of the ashes. And I love this deck. This is one of the reasons why I love this deck, is this card, because it really is Phoenix rising out of the ashes, being reborn, coming into yourself. And the wonderful thing about that is this is, we've got a new moon in Scorpio occurring on November 11th. So you've got the two master numbers, 1111, with the new moon. It's very powerful energy. It's time to move forward, time to manifest the things we want, time to launch that new project, our new selves, our new direction in life. We've spent a lot of time the last few months, and especially very intensely the last couple of weeks, cleaning and clearing our space internally, externally, getting rid of things that no longer serve us. And that includes emotions, thoughts, actions, habits, people, things, all of that. So we've done an intensive detox, especially in the last couple of weeks. In Cancer, we're really going to rise out of this. We're going to take the lessons that we've learned and move forward. And it's interesting because the middle card usually is the middle of the week, and this is happening on Wednesday. So we're in perfect alignment this week, Cancer. That's fantastic. The next card is King of Cups upright. And this talks about someone who has mastered their emotions. Again, it's masculine energy, whether you're male or female. This is the divine masculine within all of us. And this is talking about coming to a point of emotional maturity where you can take your feelings, assimilate them, make better judgments about yourself and about other people, and respond from a place of love and gentleness and diplomacy as you move throughout your week. The final card we have is the Nine of Swords. And that's what I was talking about earlier in the reading when I say we have the tendency to kind of not let our emotions show, to stuff them in if they become uncomfortable. And it moves directly from the heart to the brain. And all that does is result in worry and fear and sleepless nights. So this week, Cancer, try to recognize that thoughts are good things, yes. Intellectualizing something, making a plan is a good thing, but not to let it overwhelm you. The lesson this week is to learn to differentiate between valid thoughts and fears. So you've got this King here and you've got the Nine of Swords there. You know, you may have some valid thoughts that you need to spend time on, but the middle of the night worrying is not the time to do it. Deal with it in the light of day, rise above it, so that you don't spend a lot of time worrying, because worrying gets you absolutely nowhere. In fact, the fear that you draw into the situation, the worry, can actually bring more negativity manifest in your life as opposed to getting rid of it. And you've done a lot of good work getting rid of the negativity, so don't go backwards this week. Take the lessons learned. Remember when you've experienced worry before and how unproductive it has been from you, and launch yourself into a new journey, into a new lifestyle. Your divine assistance available to you this week. Yay! Overcoming difficulties with Archangel Jeremiah. It says the worst is now behind you and you're surmounting any previous challenges. So there may be a tendency to slip into worry, but I think between judgment, being upright, literally rising, the phoenix rising out of the ashes, and overcoming difficulties, and this is kind of a phoenix-like thing. A phoenix-like bird here, rising above the situation. I think you will, Cancer. I think there will be a tendency at first to slip back, but you're going to realize that that's really going to get you nowhere. And by keeping your emotions stable, mature, and balanced, you will overcome the difficulties. So that sounds like a fantastic week, Cancer. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and like and share it with your friends. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic week, Cancer. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.